Let me say a quick prayer and I'll get going. Maybe a couple 30 minutes or whatever. So, Father, we just thank you for this time to be here. It's a blessing to be able to come out here and take part of what's going on here in Oklahoma. And I do sincerely pray, Lord, that you would be glorified and abolishing abortion in this state. That you would let it be a leader in this nation for ending the Holocaust of abortion. You can do that, Lord. I know it's totally within your ability. I pray that you would. That your name would be lifted up. You would say it's all about those Jesus people, those gospel-centered Bible believers that brought about an end to abortion and abolished it in Oklahoma.
Just a starting point for this whole country. So Lord, do that mighty work. Just bless this time and teach him to speak. What needs to be spoken for your glory? Let me not say anything that's of the flesh, but only that's what's pleasing to you. And just ask that you give us hearts and ears to hear. Pray you to do a mighty work today. And ask in your name, Jesus, for this room and every other. Amen. Try not to move around too much. Yeah, it's very interesting history with this. I came in, it's been a few years, but I was one of the early guys butting heads with abolitionists, kind of fighting against certain things. Like I had some issues with church repenting. I still am not full on board with that. I would kick against the goads with folks and butt heads, but I remember my first interaction with Russ, actually, personally, was actually reaching out to him and telling him I was trying to be a unifier, because I never wanted to let any one thing be separate, because I knew what was going on for abolition was good. I just didn't like this one tactic. And I said, I actually wrote him on Facebook to say, I really appreciate how you don't really attack people, and you seem to be really level-headed and even keeled with everybody when you talk to them. And then, I don't know if you've ever had a messenger conversation with Russ, but he'll send you these little Facebook messenger things where he'll just record little voice recordings, and they're a few seconds long, and he's doing that with me, and at first it's kind of how I'm thanking him for how he's doing, but then he starts to question what I think on certain things, and then pretty soon he starts yelling at me in these little things, I would never, and I'm just like, find out, all right, bro, it seems like, you got a little agitated. I just didn't want to have trouble. Thanks, man. Maybe we'll talk later or something. And over time, a few years later, here he is asking me to come and speak here. And it's pretty amazing. This is the second conference of any kind I've ever spoken at. And it's the first one that I was actually invited to. The first one doesn't count because it was mine. I made it up, so I'm able to go speak at it because I made my own conference. So it just doesn't count. This one I actually got asked to come to with somebody else wanting me to speak at it, so it's a blessing to be here. Well, we're going to talk about some basic things, but we're going to talk about how I think the basic things are the things that are supposed to bring us together to unify the body and hopefully bring about revival. In fact, I think that unity in the body of Christ is a sign of revival. And there's so much factions, there's so much division, and man, we could get into debates all over these rooms, but I want to be able to show how abolitionism 101 is really Christianity 101. And it should be what draws us together like nothing else probably in this world can, and how if by the grace of God, God can use it to do mighty things and bless the body and maybe bring a revival that carries forth out of just abolitionism to abolishing not just abortion, but abolishing all kinds of evils and being about kingdom building and bringing God's kingdom come on earth, and that's all cool. So, 5-tenet abortion abolitionism. I'm going to boil these down pretty short. I'm even going to touch upon what Russ said about the 4 modes now. But 5-tenet abortion abolition. Is there anybody here that doesn't know the 5 tenets? Is there anybody totally new that does not know what the 5 tenets are? You new on it? Well, I will give a real brief thing. There's one person here, and they're pretty well known, but you can do a whole teaching on the 5 tenets. Number 1, biblical, and I want to make you focus on that. The 5 tenets of abortion abolitionism are biblical. And I'm going to summarize that, and I will say before I even get any further that the whole summary, all the 5 tenets can be summed up in this one. It is biblical. That's what this is all about. We're all about what the Bible has to say. Providential. As Scripture says, some people trust in horses and chariots. Some people boast in their wisdom and their own might and their own strength and all these things. But we're to trust in the Lord our God, and we're to trust in Him and Him alone, and we're to boast in that we know Him and Him alone. Because He's the one that's going to provide victory for anything that we do, for any combat, any war, any mission, all of it, if there's going to be victory, it's going to be provided by God. Providence isn't just good things happening too. We are providing everything, just like Job would tell us. You know, naked I come in this world, naked I go out. I've received good things from the Lord, shall I not receive harsh things. Sometimes in this battle, as with many battles in our life, the things that are provided for us, we seem to think, that wasn't good. It's all divine providence. He allows it, he sends it, he does whatever it is to bring you to be conformed more and more into the image of his Son. He's sovereign over it all. If you don't trust in that, you can't believe in Romans 8:28 that he's working all things together for good. So when you've had struggles, when you've seen the fights, when you've thought maybe you've been in this abolition fight for years and you just think, he's not really providing much for this. Well, he's been providing in everything. Every bit of it has been his providence. And trust that when it's time to provide the end of this atrocity, the end of this murder, the end of this wickedness, it will be by the provision of the Lord. It will be his providence that brings us about, not the strength of our arm, not our ecumenism, not the Big Tent movement of pro-lifism. I mean, I thought about that. I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent, but think if the pro-life movement actually ended abortion by their standard, it wouldn't even be abolished. Because there's always a mass amount of pro-lifers, like our president, who would say, well, we always want to have exceptions. And almost none of them would ever want to have punishment. So what you'd have is this mealy 90-odd% of abortion abolished. And you know what they'd stand up and say on the podium on the day that their big law that they wanted that got rid of most abortions passed? They would praise all the people from all the groups, the atheist pro-lifers, the communist pro-lifers, the Sikh pro-lifers, the homosexual pro-lifers, the Catholic pro-lifers that led everything, and the Christian, and they would be thanking all these obscure groups that fight against each other, that dishonor God, and have nothing to say with them. They'd say, it was you and your hard work that brought abortion to be almost gone in this nation, only in those times when it's really important, we should still have it. Where would God get the glory in that? Where would he be able to say, this is my providence, and this is something you can praise me for? Couldn't. Be blasphemy. It's only ever going to end if God and Christians lead the charge. And that's why I believe he will bring it through providence. I hope it's not through the destruction of our nation and bloodshed, and so we just don't have abortions because we're destroyed. But one way or the other, I do believe it's coming to an end. And when it does, it will be by the providence of God. We are trusting in the providence of God for this, not me. And it's gospel-centered. It's right there in the center because we drive abolitionism with the gospel. And I almost always get the law and gospel together. It's a two-pronged attack. It's two edges of the sword. If you don't bring the law to reveal sin, then the gospel has no meaning. And so we bring up that abortion is murder. We bring up that this is abuse. We bring up that this type of wickedness and the lying that goes into it, all the things that are tied into abortion being wicked, and as bad as it is, as deep as you may sunk into it, that the gospel, of course, is the answer for this as with any other sin. Is the gospel is the power of God for salvation. And when a soul is saved, and I've always told people that it's our priority as Christians always, and everybody knows this, it's our number one priority, glorify God. In everything we do, we don't compromise to appease man. We always glorify God. That's our number one goal in our Christian life, no matter what. And our great commission from God is to go and to make disciples of the nations, proclaiming the gospel truth so that people would get saved, so that they would willingly glorify God with their hearts and their minds. We want to glorify God, and we do that by hoping that souls will be saved, by leading with the law and gospel truth so that souls will be saved. And the necessary fruit of a person whose heart of stone has been yanked out of their chest, that hates God and loves death and is willing to do anything for self, is pulled out in a heart of flesh and softness that loves God and wants to do his will, is put in. The necessary fruit of that is that I'm going to love my baby and I'm not going to want to kill him. That's why the gospel has to be the center of abolitionism. It has to be the center of the Christian life because it is the key. Without it, we're just kicking at nothing. We have no basis to be out here. It is our hope. It's our power. The gospel has to be the center. Body driven. How is he going to provide? What does he do? He provides for this world with his church. We are the body of Christ. We are his hands and feet and mouth. We are the ones that do what God wants done in this world. We are the driving force that God sends out. He's the power. The Holy Spirit empowers us. The Word guides us. And it's all by him providing the church in this dead and dark world as his force for good, as his force for abolition. It's his church we have to lead. Now, some people wonder, well, we don't have enough Christians, especially as many false converts as there is, to overturn this. You're right. We don't. But the church needs to lead. For too long, the church has said, well, the only game in town is the pro-lifers run by Rome. And I guess we just take their scraps, and it's the only thing we can get, so let's just take whatever they say. It's better than nothing. We need to say, no, we're supposed to do what's right. And it doesn't matter whether you're working on the side of the road doing garbage pickup, or you're a butcher, or you're a cop, or you're a doctor, or you're a lawyer, or you're a legislator. It doesn't matter where you are in life. No matter what it is, you lead in your life as a Christian saying, this is the standard I follow. I follow the King of Kings, the highest ethic ever, and I'm doing what's right. And you need to see me. And when you hear of why my life is this, because I'm not waiting for you to see it in some weird way and actually ask. I'm going to be telling you about Jesus because I'm obeying the commission to proclaim the gospel of Christ. You're going to, oh, you're one of those Christians. Yeah, I want you to be a Christian too. I want you to follow me as I follow Christ. And you lead in your life in every stage. And just like in this, you're going to say, we're not going to take compromise on murdering babies anymore. We're saying this is how it has to be. And if we rose up in mass, and the church came together and said this, the body of Christ said this, they would say, they're our big voting bloc. I guess we have to do it. And you know what happened? Instead of us compromising and us deciding that, I guess that's what you do, they're going to have to compromise. You're right. We can't get it through it ourselves. But when we're the driving force, we're the ones leading, the people that have always said, you know what, I've always thought that there has to be an exception for those women that are raped and for the incest things and all that. But you know, I know the statute's only like 1% or less, and it's really, I can't let all these other babies die because I wanted to hold that 1% out or something. I'm going to have to decide with this because this is what's leading. And they're going to have to compromise their worldly values. They're going to have to accept immediatism, even though they'll never truly be abolitionists, unless by the grace of God they're saved. But they can be immediatists. They can compromise their values and vote rightly. And I believe God can obviously move. Whether he revives and saves all of them, makes them all abolitionists, or he moves in the hearts to work in the conscience that's written on every one of them, the law written on every heart, to say this is what we need to do. It's not going to happen unless the body is driving this movement. The body of Christ is driving it. And that leads quite easily into the fifth tenet, which is the one that causes all the biggest hate and confusion and disruption, is the pro-life movement and folks who just want to say, well, but can't we just get as best as we can? And I dealt with that with the scraps and what we don't want to do with that, how we have to focus on getting it all right, not compromising with what God says. And so we have to be immediate. We have to not compromise anymore. We just have to say, this is what we're going to do. And if we would hold fast and not compromise, more people would realize they have to follow. But the more and more people say, well, I think I have to go with this, that's why we have to be agitated, that's why we have to be educated, that's why we have to be acting for the glory of God and following these tenets so that they recognize they're not going to fold anymore. They've stepped away from that. They're gaining in momentum. Eventually the tide's going to turn to where they go, well, I guess we need to start following them. And it will be to the glory of God. And some of them want it. Some of those, like we've heard, those pro-lifers didn't want that. They just didn't think it was possible. By God's grace, folks here in this room, you're leading the way and helping in that. So they can see that they can follow a good ethic and be immediate and uncompromising. I don't really need to go with this picture, but I really do love it. It's way better than anything I ever draw, so Russ about that. I love how it talks about sin being at the root of this. That's why we have to be focused on the Bible, because this is about sin. If this wasn't a Christian movement, I'd have nothing to do with it. If this wasn't Christ empowered, I would have no hope to do anything good with abolitionism. But it's about Christ. It's about attacking the root. When we talk about taking the axe to the root, but you notice that no one really takes the axe to the root, which are underground. It's like we can't legislatively even take an axe to, the root of the sin. Because the root cause of abortion is sin. Sin's in the heart. And the only thing that can deal with that is the gospel. So we're given the sword of the Spirit, and we drive it into people's heart with the gospel. And say, repent and believe and hopefully by the grace of God they do, and then God puts a whole new tree there, and a whole new life begins. And it's a blessing. But we're going to chop that axe, at least down at the trunk, as much as we can legislatively, and we're going to call on people with the gospel to reach all the way down to the root. We need to be at this, at the very base. I said I'd link it down. I said before, 5-tenet abolitionism can be broke down by that one tenet. It's all biblical. All those things I talked to you about were in the Bible. I mean, I'm a lineman. I'm not a big smart guy like Russ. I never got close to, I took a couple credits in college because I tried to get some extra pay out of my job. And so, I mean, I have no college. I'm not near a PhD. I'm a lineman, if you can. I didn't play quarterback. I wasn't making play calls either. I'm just pretty simple, basic, easygoing, and 5 tenets, if you start to forget what they are, just remember this one. If you look at whatever somebody's doing and you open up your Bible and it doesn't line up, just go, oh, that's not abolitionism. That's not right. That's unbiblical. We got to put that away. And you want to talk about the 2 modes, moving into 3 and 4 modes, I'll give you one mode for that too. It's called action. Biblical action. You act biblically. You do your life based on the Bible. That's what abolitionism is. It's biblical action. So act in accordance with what the Bible teaches, and you'll be doing fine. You'll be doing just exactly what you need to be doing. That's when we stray from the Bible that we can't do it right. Little acronym I put together. Abolitionists are raising the bar, and that's just the biblical abortion response. This is how we need to look at this. This is a biblical abortion response. We need to do what the Bible says. We do that, God will be glorified. Duty is ours, the results are His. Just focus on what the Bible says to do, act in accordance with that, and the results and whatever response we give when it's biblical, the results will come from God and they'll be good. They may not be in our time, they may be what we think is right, but God is in control. It will be good. And this is what brings us, I think, in unity. It's made so simple. I hope you can look at those things and go, this was really simple. This is basic Bible, and this is what gets to Christianity 101. We see in Christianity all kinds of things around there. You've got people talking about baptism, they're credo Baptists. And you got Paedo Baptists. You got people that are into Calvinism. You got people that are into Arminianism. You got people that are into cessationism. And then you got people that are continuationists. You got dispensational end times folks. You got pre-mill folks of classical pre-mill ideas. You got a-mill folks. You've got post-mill folks. You got regular principle worshipers. You got normative principle worshipers. You look at these things and you go, wow, there's all kinds of denominations. There's a lot of ills and isms and things on there. And you may sit there and go, I don't even know what all those are or even half of those things are. But I tell you right now, there's people in these rooms who sit around and fight about those all the time. And get on Facebook chats and go at each other all the time at it. And you notice that not a single one of them is something that you have to even really have any idea on really to be here right now. Because this is about Christianity 101. This is about the center, the core of everything that Christianity is. And that's why I think unity in this can bring us revival. Because we can put a lot of that secondary stuff out there, which is very important. I highly recommend you get into it and study it. Because what does the Bible say? Just by getting to this, you have to be a Bible studier. You had to look to the Bible to get your answers. You had to look to everything. Theology is massively important. I like to have a lot of those arguments. But the thing is you got to go to the Bible for them, and you got to study to show yourself approved unto God. A work that doesn't need to be ashamed. Rightly dividing the word of truth. That's going to get you to abolitionism, but it's really on the core issues. What are core issues? What are the core issues of Christianity 101? Love God. You know, the very first commandment that Jesus ever told us to have. Love God, love your neighbor as yourself. Pretty simple, right? I mean, that's like the simple Christian core, the 2 great commandments. Here's the first and great commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. It's like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. What are we asking people to do? If you don't love God, you're not an abolitionist. So that's stage 1. I mean, you're calling on people to be Christians. You're saying if you're a Christian, you love God, right? Yeah. Well, what's the next thing you got to do? Love your neighbor. Jesus, the Bible tells us in the epistle says, if you say you love God but hate your neighbor, you're a liar. The truth isn't in you, because if you say you love God who you haven't seen, but you don't love your neighbor who you have seen, you're a liar. And friends, we've seen and we've made known as abolitionists, there's a child in that room, whether by nice, kind, gestational images or by the slaughtered pictures of those children all over. It's all over the internet. people have seen them whether they like to or not, and common sense, 40 ultrasounds and everything in this world, they know that mama's tummy has an image bearer of God and a baby. They've seen, they know, and they still do wickedly. But we see, we Christians, we know, and we need to love that preborn neighbor as ourselves. And then another basic, just 10 commandments, basic Christianity 101. Do not murder. You shall not murder. I mean, it just kind of flows from that, right? I mean, if you love God, love your neighbor, you're not going to murder yourself. And you may think, well, that's the don't murder, that's Old Testament. Well, the moral law of God never went out of style, but hey, go to everybody's favorite chapter, Romans 13, and talks about the things we're not supposed to do. And Romans 13 talks about you don't steal, you don't murder. He says, and all these are fulfilled in loving one another. Just what Jesus said. So Paul says, give honor to the emperor and the governors and all these things, give honor, duty to do, tax, But then he says, but no, owe no one anything but this, to love your neighbor as yourself. So Romans 13 that everybody looks to is this great picture of why we have to obey every law of man. If they're not loving their neighbor or loving God, that law is void, it is invalid. Love your neighbor and you're fulfilling the law. So not only is abolitionism Christianity 101, but it just happens to be U.S. government 101 as well. Russ, I wish I could do PowerPoints like Russ. His PowerPoint's like amazing. I sure hope we get that on a big video because that is amazing, that whole presentation. I look at mine and I'm like, wow, this is really clunky. But Roe v. Wade's fake law. That is not a law. This is not the law of the land. 101, here we go. Do you guys ever remember this? I mean, I'm old enough. Do you guys watch Schoolhouse Rock when you were a kid? Go up on YouTube. If you don't know how a law is made, go on YouTube, pull up Schoolhouse Rock, and you'll see I'm just a bill down on Capitol Hill. He'll tell you how the law happens. And you'll notice there's never a mention of the Supreme Court in there at all. Not a one talk about it. It gets over both houses and the president and everything, but never says a thing about the Supreme Court. Because Roe v. Wade can't be a law of the land because there is no law that comes out of a court. So whenever a legislature, I'm glad Senator Silk said it. So when legislators say things, it's kind of dumb. They're kind of dumb. When they say things like, it's the law of the land, no, it's not even law, sir. You're the one as a legislator supposed to write laws. Roe v. Wade isn't a law. I mean, it's dumb. We should know that. And here's the great detriment and benefit. Abraham Lincoln said to us, this is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And we go, yeah, Americans, yeah. And yeah. But that's also a great burden on us, and woe is us, and why the call of the abolitionist movement for years has been repent with us, because we also have been into the iniquitous decrees. We have been the ones signing bad bills. We need to repent of that because we are the ones who put those bills out there on Capitol Hill. We're the ones that signed the petition when we came through your church and you said, yep, I'll sign up for that. I'll put that on our ballot. Yeah, I'll vote for that candidate. You gave me the pro-life thing, and you gave him the pro-life rating and said this one's a good one, even though they were pushing iniquitous decrees, pushing wickedness, and you were signing up for them. I was signing up for them, and we were putting money in baby bottles for pregnancy resource centers, some of them not preaching the gospel, some of them saying abortion is a valid option. All kinds of wickedness where we just think, oh, we're doing a good thing. We need to repent. Because the things that we're doing, the things that are happening in this country is our fault. When we look at the laws, and I'll go through them briefly, that God speaks in His Word, because I don't have much time, I'll get through them. We want to see it is because it's our fault, because this is our country. And we put the people there, we sign those petitions, we're the things that put forward what is there. But at our base, US 101, what does it say? The very first thing, life. The Declaration of Independence, like Russ said, that's an abolitionist doctrine. The very first thing that we are guaranteed by our Creator is life. That's the Declaration of Independence. The 5th and the 14th Amendments of the U.S. Constitution. Neither state nor federal government is allowed to deprive any person of life without due process of law. Has any aborted baby been put on trial for crime? No. So therefore, we're in violation of the Constitution every time we kill a preborn baby. They are not upholding the law. The police, when they tell you, I'm just upholding the law. No, they're not. They're upholding false law, fake law. And that's why we need to be educated and agitated agitating, pushing these bills because they need to know. And some of them are never going to be smart enough and they're not going to care enough to search it out. So we need to lead and do the work for them. So we get these things changed so that righteousness flows as it's supposed to. Even Blackman talked about this, said, you know, if it was shown that it was a person in the womb, obviously the 14th Amendment would protect all those children. It's a known thing. And they knew in 73, we've never had a woman get pregnant and have a puppy or a baboon or a orangutan or anything. It's always a baby human. It's dumb to think we're not having a person in there. Of course it is. We've always known that. And now with 4D ultrasound, DNA unlocked, there's no argument. We're going to debate. So this is gone. Obviously, this child is a child's a person and has protection under our Constitution. But what does the Bible say? When Elizabeth heard the greeting of Mary, the baby leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit, and she exclaimed with a loud cry, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, and why is this granted to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For behold, when the sound of your greeting came to my ears, the baby in my womb leaped for joy." The very first worshiper of the Savior was a baby in the womb, leaping for joy at another baby, the Savior, in the womb, probably in his very first gestational week or two. Long before people were usually doing abortions. The very first picture we see of life and worship of the Savior is in the womb of mothers. We've known for a long time. If we keep looking to the Bible, we know. William Blackstone, the most famous jurist of the 18th century that our founders and framers looked to for guidance when he was English, he was not into us breaking away and becoming a country. But when they said, we need to look to a guy who knows about law to frame our laws, they said, we need to look at Blackstone. And Blackstone said, no enactment of man can be considered law unless it conforms to the law of God. So is there any chance that there's anything in the Constitution written by our founders that look to this guy that allows murdering our babies? Not even close. Christianity 101 can unify us because we as a church agree on those core things no matter what. Love God, love your neighbor, and murder is wrong. Don't do it because it isn't loving God or your neighbor. And when we see the church en masse come together and agree with this and stand as abolitionists against this evil, that is revival. I mean, can you believe if, let's just say, there's over 300,000 churches in America, Protestant churches. If 100,000 Protestant churches rose up and said, we're abolitionists, millions of Americans across the nation would rise up and say, this evil has to go. It would sweep this nation, revive. That would be revival. And it would move, and it would consume, and that needs to be our prayer, that God would graciously use this. So we're not going to unify under the pro-life banner, because the pro-life banner puts forth iniquitous decrees, as Isaiah tells us in 10:1 and 2. That we're not going to ally ourselves with wicked rulers anymore, as Psalm 94 tells us, because they are putting forth wickedness. We can't ally with that. We have to say no, do what's right. Woe is us, taking the innocent, condemning them to death. These commandments, Romans 13, I said, you love all these things I said, summed up, you love your neighbor as yourself. Don't fall in with the many to do evil. Don't go with pro-lifers doing evil things because you think you get some good out of it. I love this from Paul, and boy, is this convicting. Paul says, you say, why not do evil that good may come, as some slanderously charges the same? Their condemnation is just. In America today, people go and do evil and admit it and say, we gotta, take the lesser of two evils. We gotta get a little evil to hope to bring some good. Paul says that's slanderous and condemnable for anybody to even say that about a Christian. To even rumor about that, to say that you're seeking to do evil, that some good may come of it. That's slanderous and condemnable. Their condemnation is just if they say anything about it. Christians today go, oh no, that's what we're saying. We're saying it's a good thing. We got to do a little bit of evil and get some good out of it. Paul would pull what little hair he seen his bald head had it on left. I don't know, you're nuts. Are you kidding me? Trying to do evil that good may come? That's crazy. It's condemnable. Don't do that. James makes it clear we cannot be a partial people. We can't be partial with sin. If you really fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, what is it again? Going back to, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. you are doing well. But if you show partiality, the sin of partiality really hit me with the need to embrace abolitionism full force. If you show partiality, you are committing sin and are convicted by the law as transgressors. And this is how it boils down. Don't swerve right hand to the left if you turn your foot away to do evil. Stick right on what's right, because this is what partiality looks like. This is what you got to understand. And implicit and explicit. A lot of people don't understand this. Every law that's ever written, that's put on the books, have implicit and explicit factors in that law. Which means some things are implicit, meaning they're implied by the law. Other things are explicit, meaning they tell you clearly that's what the law is. And they're almost always explicit laws. They're almost always negative in the explicit. Here's an exact picture of what that looks like. The implicit and explicit factors of pro-life incremental laws. This is what we call a pain-capable Child Protection Act, a 20-week ban. That would tell you that baby at 19 weeks, when they write that law, they would say, it is illegal to kill a child and to murder that baby at 20 weeks. It's illegal. So the explicit state in the law would say it is illegal to any longer kill a baby in the womb after 20 weeks. And that's how they would write it. What they wouldn't tell you is the implied aspect of the law, because now it's being codified as law. And because it's codified, it has a direct correlation to everything else that says legally that 19-week-old baby you can murder. The implicit factor of that law is you are legally allowed now to kill that 19-week-old baby. And pro-lifers think that's a victory. That's wickedness. That's iniquity. I don't care if it's that or a heartbeat bill or anything else. The implicit factors of every law affect every law. So every time you put your hand, every time you put your vote, every time you put your amen and your yes to those petitions and those legislators, you're saying, I support an iniquitous decree. I'm doing evil that good may come. You are in sin as a partial, you're committing partiality and sin. I've been there. If you're still doing it, repent with me. Let's grow in repentance over these things. It doesn't matter if it sounds good. And I'll tell you this really quick. I know I'm running over time. Man, if I had to do this, and if they came out with a law that said we're going to save 99% of all the babies, but we're going to take this one category and we're going to say they still have to die, I would say, and I think guaranteed it, like we're going to shut them all down, we're going to have regulated places where you can only kill these ones, we're going to really lock down, I would still say take that wickedness away. Because it isn't about saving babies, ultimately. It's about honoring God. It's about saying, what did you say, Lord? And trusting that He can do it the way He wants it in His time. Even if we have to go through the ringer for it. Even if it's cost 60+ million counted deaths. Doesn't matter if it's 40 weeks gestation or 4 days. That lump of cells at the very beginning of life is no less the imago Dei than the one at 40 weeks ready to be born. And we should not be partial and say, protect one and not the other. They are both equally valuable, eternally important. This is what abolitionism is about. It's about being biblical. Christianity 101. Love God. Love your neighbor. Do not murder. This is my webpage I put together on our website. If you're looking for, I boast this only this because every abolitionist source here throughout this weekend, and everyone you can think of that has any reach as far as big groups, they are listed on that page. You can find their links, connect to them, plus tons of teaching videos. I have a PowerPoint, not this one, but I probably have this one later. I have teaching things, pictures, just all kinds of stuff. I think it's the largest clearinghouse of abolition resources in one place. You can find everybody there, so that's why I push it. Sorry, I went over a few minutes. Sorry. God bless you all. Enjoy the next session wherever you go. God bless. Bye. Thank you.